Two incredible weekends of baseball at the Diamonds at Daly Park in Rosenberg, Texas, as we fly high over the gorgeous complex. So beautiful, so sparkling for night baseball. It's the 11U National All-State Select Championship, this invite-only event. Texas National, Alabama, ready to roll, and glad to have you with us. Hi there, folks. My name is Darren Sutton, and this will culminate what has been a couple of incredible weekends. This has turned out to be a crown jewel of baseball at the amateur level, especially in the fall. Call it Jupiter Youth, if you will, because you pull together so many talented players, do so at this amazing complex, the Diamonds at Daly Park, and let's peek in on how our champions fought their way here. Alabama, by the way, victorious 12-3. They really rolled. As a matter of fact, it was a 2-0 low-scoring game early. Then they just went to work, and it was a 12-3 win. Texas National had their hands full. As a matter of fact, they trailed it 3-0 until they got going, started adding on early, and then it was 3 big runs in the fourth. They grabbed the lead, and then they never looked back. Taking a peek at this Texas lineup, head coach Troy Tulowitzki, part of the Texas Longhorn staff as well for Coach Schlossnagle, but he coaches as a coach and a dad here. Son Taz at the top of the order. Alanis, Peavy, Vanderbilt, Pratt, Garcia, Surface, Miles, Sullivan, Qualls, and Naren. And Brantley Pippen gets the call. Pippen will hit for himself as well. He's actually the number 2 hitter in the order for this Alabama team. So that tells a little bit of a picture. Brantley Pippen, by the way, is from Spanish Fort, Alabama. Just past 11 years old, plays his travel ball for the Alabama Hype. We have seen him at quite a few perfect game events. As a matter of fact, 3 dozen as he plays here at 11 years old. My goal, as Darren Sutton, the voice of this event, one of the founders of this network, the executive producer, but tonight I get to be a storyteller, passionately introduce these athletes. My goal, when it's all said and done, you know all these athletes pretty well. And here we go. First pitch, fastball dots the outside corner. Taz Tulowitzki leads things off. Tulo makes his home where Dad makes his home in Austin, Texas, where Dad is on the coaching staff. Troy and Donnell is mom. Sister is Taylor. Talks about his dad being a great inspiration. He said, someday I may have the same career. I know I can at least emulate Dad's work ethic. Long, successful major league career, Troy Tulowitzki. Taz, not even 11 years old yet, 10 plus 10 months. But he's played a lot of travel ball, nearly 78 PG events as he waves at a pitch. A little tilt to it just off the plate. Hiding the ball very well is Brantley Pippen. Watch him turn his back here to the hitter. And then just a little bit of spin as it disappears outside Taz Tulowitzki. First strikeout victim. Alanis gets the call now. Nate from Spring, Texas. And Nate hacks at the first one, the left-handed bat. Someday he'd love to wear an LSU uniform. That's his dream school. Maria and Gabriel, his parents. Isabel is his 15-year-old sister, so she's 4 years older. His dad at being a ton of credit. Someone he really looks up to as that one dives down and in. He looks up to Alex Bregman as well. A chance to spend time with Alex at the Gold Glove Awards on Friday night in New York City. Alex was a PG All-American alum and a PG alum, just like this man will be a PG alum. Into the corner. Look at that ranging play out there. How about Case Bennett? You've got a pretty strikeout, then a nice defensive play. Bennett ranging, going until he just about ran out of room and puts that one away. Case Bennett, the talented outfielder out of Boaz, Alabama. He's a middle infielder by trade, but if you can do that well, you can do this well. That's great to see the reaction there. As that one dots the outside corner. Strike one. This is Jackson Peavy. Big Cat from Kingwood, Texas. Would love to play for Ole Miss someday. As that one buries down and in. Woody Hendricks, his travel team coach, plays for RBI Elite National, the 11U team. MVP of the Baton Rouge NIT, of the Beaumont NIT. MVP pitcher of the Beast of the East, talking about Jackson Peavy. Son of Carolyn and Chris. And the 1-2. Good pitch right in on his hands. Bit in and off the plate. What are we seeing so far? Hey, let's see. 65, 66, 67 miles an hour. So some giddy up from Brantley Pippen. He spun the ball nicely a couple of times like that. And it's shot the other way down. How'd he keep that fair? Into the corner it goes. He took a breaking ball down and away, and Peavy turns it into a double. Line drive into the right field corner, Jackson Peavy. We saw it at the 9U game, this relentless approach and confident. That's down and away. You got to keep your head on the baseball. And those hands have got to pass through. Golf clap celebration there. Oh my, Chase Vanderbilt. And a pretty swing from Peavy just before him. Jace makes his home in Houston, Texas. Would love to be a Longhorn someday as he grows into Oak Forest Elementary as a 5th grader this year. Wildcatters will lead his travel team. Cody Farr, his travel coach. Over the outside corner, strike 1 from Pippen. Jamal and Mariko are Vanderbilt's parents, and he's got some younger sisters. Jade is just 3, and Amal is just 9 months old. Never thought at 11 you'd feel so old in the house. Nice breaking ball, and the count is 0-2. Vanderbilt plays basketball, football as well, also soccer back in the past. Won an AAU National Basketball Championship a year ago. He's been on some good travel teams, had some good travel memories, a bunch of PG championships, and some MVPs too. Vanderbilt toward right field, chasing that one into the corner, sliding. Did he hold on? Oh, he did! Ryder Bailey with a fabulous play. First it was Case Bennett in left, then it was Ryder Bailey in right. Starting to wonder how this Alabama team shocked a lot of teams and got here. Oh, they can hit the baseball, but they can field the baseball as well. I want to hold a Gold Glove gala at this yard right now.
At first, it was just a team. Now I can't imagine my life without them.
That coach changed our son, on the field and off.
So our 9U championship had this crazy offense, right? Every hitter was just driving the ball all over the ballpark. Maybe defense is the measure of the game at the 11U age group. As we take a look at the starting lineup with Denson and Pippen, who's on the mound, Reynolds, Arnold, Milner, Tippy, Mason, Stanford, Flanagan, Bennett, and Bailey with Gavin Anderson. Little Zito, his nickname, on the mound. And Little Zito from Montgomery, Texas. University of Texas is where he would love to go. Of course, wearing number 75 like Barry Zito wore during his much success in the major leagues. That's a fun nickname, isn't it? Astellas Academy is where he goes to school. Little Zito at the Wildcatters Elite 11U travel team. Cody Farr is the coach there. The opportunity to play in a bunch of tournaments, multiple NITs, PGI. Several local tournaments as well. He gets a chance to work on the mound, and he's dealing with a tough, talented team out of Alabama. 6-inning affair. Let's do this thing into the bottom half. Here's Karsten Denson to lead things off. Denson takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Karsten from Hoover, Alabama. Don't we know that area well? One of the great hubs for perfect game. With the SEC baseball tournament every single year as well. That one sails high and away to Karsten Denson. Kevin, as he shares his name on his bio, KD. As he takes outside, 2-1 the count. Denson dad is Kevin, mom is Jessica. Jordan and Chance. Jordan's a 9-year-old sis. Chance, a 6-year-old brother. Denson a pretty swing, just a little bit late, and he fouls it off. You ask Karsten to describe himself. He says, I'm a utility player, can play anywhere. Good range, quickness at the shortstop position. Contact hitter with solid power. 2-2. He lines that one to right field. Chasing it over. There's that defense again. Good start, Rogelio Garcia, the right fielder for the Texas national team. Good approach for Denson. Nice play with the glove by Garcia. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Brantley Pippen. It's a pitch outside and off the plate. Pip from Spanish Fort, Alabama. He plays anywhere on the field. He goes to Bayshore Christian School. Would love to be an Auburn Tiger someday. As Brantley flips that one over the screen off to the right side. He talks about this year. He said it's been an exciting baseball season as the VSA national team climbed to #1 overall at the 10U age group. Opportunity to play in the PG National World Series. 76-team tournament, was a tournament MVP as well. Just been a really good, strong summer for the young man. Just getting back to baseball. Had an ankle injury in the fall. He had to miss baseball and football for about 6 weeks. Actually wore a cast and a boot. 1-2 the count. Pippen's parents are Blake and Bridget. Mom played hoops, volleyball, softball. Played volleyball in college. Rolls that one foul and goes down. Remember, he was battling an ankle, so let's hope he's okay. I couldn't tell if, in fact, fouled that ball. It got the ankle. Let's see where it gets here. Let's see what we can capture on the replay. Oh boy, right off a shin. Even if you haven't worn a boot and worn a cast in the fall, you square one up right there off your shin. Yikes. You can see a little black protective boot though, and I think that's the back foot. I think he got the lead leg, so he's got 2 sore ankles now, bless his heart. 1-2 the count on the pitcher and slugger, Brantley Pippen. Two and two. We're 75 on that jersey, Gavin Anderson. Somewhat diminutive inside, dealing with a big presence in the box. Pippen the slugger says math is his favorite subject. He shoots that one to the right side. Ranging defense. Thank you. It's a good theme. Stick with it. 2 outs in the inning. It's not a fly out to right. That's a line out to right, isn't it? That was well struck. Mr. Garcia, you look like you have played the role perfectly thus far. A couple of nice plays in right field. And credit to Anderson for throwing strikes. And another big presence. Here's Bear Reynolds. Bear from Shelby, Alabama. He's in the hole 0-1. 2032 grad, 5-star Vapors, plays for Dusty Mason, who is also the head coach of this team. As he's in the hole quickly, 0-2. Mike and Shay, his parents. Sis is BB. She's 13 years old, so a couple of years older. I played college baseball at Campbellsville U. Mom played college volleyball at West Alabama. Bear Reynolds. Hit his spot, missed up, wanted it there. Reynolds is inspired by two people, the hitter. He's inspired by his family and Freddie Freeman. One-time Brave, now Dodger Freddie Freeman. I'm sure it's the Braves where he fell for him. As he shoots that one foul, he goes on to explain Freddie Freeman because of his work ethic and how nice of a man he is. He said, someday I'd like to get to the big leagues and give out hugs like Freddie gives out. Good stuff, Bear. Talented first baseman. Likes to get out and hunt. White-tailed deer. Swing and a miss. Little Zito looking really good. Pitching tall out there on the mound. It helps to have great defense behind him. Gavin Anderson, the left-hander, strike throwing. Hurries his team back in the dugout. Scoreless on to the second. Rosenberg has been a welcome sight for us all week long as we move into the second inning. We've stopped at the Old Railroad Cafe and Bull Creek Cafe and Grill. There's some really good food not too far from Houston, Texas. Hopalong's Jamaican Kitchen is another one we heard about and tried. Yeah, the Diamonds at Daly Park in Rosenberg, Texas. You have done a wonderful job here, PG. Fortunate to have found a home to host an event like this. All right, so here we go. Pippen fires a strike in there. It's Pratt to lead things off. Gavin Pratt has learned a lot watching Trey Turner of the Dodgers and Phillies play. It's his ability to bounce back when things aren't quite going his way. He remembered the Phillies fans embracing him and cheering for him. I love the comeback ability and the talent of Trey Turner as he takes high. Gavin is from Trinity, Texas, can play just about anywhere on the diamond. Chase and Josephine, his parents. He's got two younger siblings, Eliza and Asher. As Brantley rocks and fires representing Alabama, and it's outside, 2-1 the count. This is a good event. This is in its fourth year. It's regions represented and states from all over the country. 24 states and regions. This 11U age group saw Alabama, Arizona, California, Carolina, Chesapeake, Florida, Georgia, the Great Lakes, Hawaii, Louisiana, Mid-Atlantic, Midwest, Mississippi, Nevada, New England, Northeast, Pacific Northwest, Puerto Rico, Southwest, Tennessee, and Texas. Invite-only event, and it is a real feather in your cap if you can find your way to come represent your state at this event each year. I think the greatest benefit for these athletes, and they're fortunate, I think they know this, if not they'll learn it quickly. It's how much better you grow when you're playing in an event like this, a tournament, not just a one-off all-star or all-American game. Don't knock them. They're fun. We do them every summer at 11, 12, 13, 14, then the All-American Classic. And as he popped the tag down, it just popped right in and out of his glove. Pretty good throw. from Drake Stanford from behind home plate, but Pratt has swiped it. Garcia, chance to drive in a run now. Yeah, that was definitely the shortstop side of the bag, so you had a long way to go with that baseball. Nice job by Bo Milner quickly backing it up and getting over there. So an RBI chance for the team from Texas. Chance for Brantley Pippen to clean things up. Nobody out. Pippen will step off. One skips by, runner moves to third. RJ. Big RBI chance now. RJ Rogelio Garcia. San Isidro Elementary School, a fifth grader, plays his travel ball for the STX Tribe. Sergio Chapa, the head coach there. Rogelio and Leticia, his parents. Daniela, his sis. Dad ran track, played football in high school. I'm a great high school basketball player. As RJ pops that one up, and out of play it goes. RJ speaks of his growth with regard to his footwork, his strong arm. Can play anywhere, but is most comfortable playing short if he's earned the right to play there on that given day. It's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Boy, did he scald that baseball. All the way to the wall. A run will score easily. It's a solid right field defender. Now a great at bat. RJ Garcia gets it done. 1-0 Texas. Watch him lean on this baseball. It's literally one hop the wall, bat, hands, boom, through the zone. Head down on it. That was about ankle high and no chance for J.K. Flanagan. John Kirk turned around and it was by him, the center fielder. So it's a double and it's an RBI, and Brantley Pippen will see a replacement. Alabama wants to make a change, and it looks like Shell gets the call. Reddick Shell from Bruton, Alabama, is a middle infielder by trade. But Reddy, as he is known, talks about playing third, talks about playing second, but definitely mentions that he likes pitching. Five-star Vipers, his travel team, another Dusty Mason coached athlete. When I grow up, says Reddick Shell, two things. I'd love to play baseball at Vanderbilt and study anesthesiology. How about that? At 11. I don't know at 11, and I'll be honest with you, if I knew how to say the word anesthesiology. So thank you, Reddick. Thanks for being a dreamer, and excited to see you work on the mound. The son of Amanda and Ryan had a chance to play at PGI in South Haven. Travel baseball has been something that has helped him grow quite a bit. Dad, a high school football coach at T.R. Miller High School. Dad's team's second week of playoffs. He's missing Dad coaching deep into the playoffs, so I'm sure Dad's missing watching son play. I'm sure they're both longing to support one another. Well, Ryan Shell is back at home wrapping up a high school football weekend. I'm sure they already played over the weekend. Son on this Sunday night gets a fist bump from Donald Hughes, the second base umpire, said, let's go to work. I'll get out here and call things on the diamond, and you see if you can throw some strikes, and away we go. Jace Surface looks at strike one. Surface against Shell. Jace from Katy, Texas. He's at Jenks Elementary School, a fifth grader. Another Wildcatters elite travel baller. Oh, he'd love to play at Texas A&M someday. Wait, are we working tech out there? Are we getting digital signs on the on the watch. 1-1 the count. I have to admit, this young man turned old man very quickly. Gets a kick out of watching Major League games when the Major Leaguers can't hear their pitch comm in their ear. And the catchers can't actually bring themselves anymore to just put 1, 2, 3 or wiggle down to call pitches. Hit hard into center field. Look out there, Donald Hughes. It came right at our umpire that we were talking about earlier. He was athletic. Surface was athletic. Athletes all over the field. But look, bottom line, that was a scolding swing by Jay Surface. Holding swing by Jay Surface. Pitch up out over the plate. He saw it, and he really hit it well. Look at his line drive, and look out, Donald! Woo! And into center field. Everyone's okay. Runners on first and third. RJ, by the way, moved to third. Garcia. Catcher Arian Miles now. His locks come out from underneath his helmet, and as he looks to go to work, only 23 grad from New Caney, Texas. That Miles kid, that's his nickname. Orion, by the way, let me say his name correctly. I apologize. Orion is how we say his name. Orion Miles. Orion Miles, the catcher. Pretty pitch, a little two-seam angle to it. And a stolen base for Surface with his team up 1-0. Orion can not only catch but play middle infield if you need him there. Outfield if you need him there. Tavola Elementary, a fourth grader. As he pops that one up right field, long run, nice play. Bailey fires that one toward the plate on a hop. And that one skips right on by, and it's a sac fly and an RBI. Nice play in right field by Bailey. And a nice play to end things in the first inning. But Orion with an RBI. Covered a lot of ground, didn't he? He just ran out of room, skipped it home. And the baseball off the backstop it goes. Runner moves to third as well, and Jace Surface. One out. Runner at third, 2-0, Texas on top. Hardin Sullivan. The Big Drip, as he is known, from Appleby, Texas. That is a lot of man there, right? A lot of fifth grader standing in the box. There is some presence and size. He'd love to take that presence at 5'7", 160 to University of Texas someday. The DH in this game, but he's also a right-handed pitcher and outfielder. 2-0 the count. Son of Justin and Robin. Elin May is his sister. His lone sibling. At the corner, 2-1 the count. Power hitter, does damage. He says, I'm a big hitter. Don't throw me a fastball right over the plate. 3-1. His favorite class is English. Favorite teacher, Mrs. Stobart. Reading club, she started it. He did throw him one over the plate. He lifts it toward right field. The good work continues. The throw to the plate on a hop, and it skips on by. It's a big arm out there for Bailey. He covers a lot of ground, but back-to-back sacrifice flies. And suddenly this inning looks quite successful for Texas, for Troy Tulowitzki's team. Pitch away. Sent it the other way, and the dependability of Ryder Bailey. Well, I think if that play is able to be made by Stanford, at least to go get it. I think it actually took kind of a tough hop on him, though. And Qualls, we didn't even get to talk about him. He was hit by a breaking ball. Maverick Qualls will trot to first base. Maverick from Spring, Texas. The Beast of the East this year. Really good travel team. Son of Jordan and Steven. And he's on the move. Maverick's flying. That's a swiped bag. Qualls moves himself for Texas in the scoring position. Dad played some college baseball. Steven, NAIA ball at Friends University, then at Wichita State. 2-0 the count to Lawson Nairn. The lawman from Nacogdoches, Texas. Woden, his school, the Wildcatters Elite, his travel team. Nairn, the son of Trenton Candace. Sees that one roll foul. Took an aggressive 2-0 cut. Three to nothing the score. Shell sees that one driven on one hop all the way to the wall, right off that Waller County asphalt sign. Head first slide, it's a double. They're having fun, those Texans, as they lead it by a score of 4-0. Beautiful approach by Nairn. He took a run to that center field wall, a screaming line drive. Boom. Short, quick approach, led with the hands. No chance for Flanagan. That one, a couple of hops, and it's off that wall in center field. Big inning. Offense is rolling and looking sharp. Taz Tulowitzki now. Tulo takes a breaking ball that hits the inside corner. Taz has 6 hits in this event. He's got 4 RBIs, hitting .333 in this event as he pulls that one. It's vacuumed up by Mason. Shoots it on across the diamond. Nice dig by Atticus Arnold, the big first baseman on the other side. Nice little play there. Defense cleans it up. But a bunch of timely hitting for Texas National, 11U.
You really think you're good, don't you? You're 19 years old. You're playing with a drop 5, USSSA, and you're not swinging this bat. You're not in the game. Look at this barrel. Look at the design. I mean, you hit a home run and you hit a home run and you bat flip it, and then you go and it's like, oh, he's using the tank. Like,
Listen,
okay.
You want to hit balls like this, kid? Get this bat.
I mean, if you're 13 years old and you're not swinging this bat, you're not in the game.
We got the
Diamonds at Daly Park in Rosenberg, Texas. It's a great facility, nearly 100 acres. All right, away we go with Gavin Anderson. He will face a power threat and Atticus Arnold right out of the gates. Atticus from Spanish Fort, Alabama, would love to play for Tennessee someday. 5th grader at Spanish Fort Elementary School. Breaking ball hits a high fly ball right field. Toward that wall, but shy of the wall. There's RJ out there again. It's his 3rd put out already. Rogelio Garcia makes the play. RJ, 1 out in the inning. Yeah, I'd smile too if I had that kind of range. Shakes that arm, the talented left-hander Gavin Anderson. It's Bo's turn now. Bo Milner from Tallahassee, Alabama. Southside Middle School, a 5th grader, would love to go to Mississippi State. Play baseball there one day. Good little part of the world. Tallahassee had a couple of great roommates in college from Tallahassee, Alabama. Mark and Rusty Baines, loved playing with them collegiately. Served our country as well. Both from Tallahassee like Bo. Bo skies that one to the right side. Let's see, communication is at a premium. RNEs is there. Alanese, I should say. Apologies, Nate. Bouncing around with the music is Gavin Anderson. Luke Tippy's turn. Luke is from Athens, Alabama. Would love to be an Auburn Tiger, the son of Jake and Kristen. 0-1 is the count. His grandfather played baseball at Iowa State. Dad, college baseball at North Alabama. Mom, college softball at North Alabama. Look at the pause as he hung his leg out for a moment. On balance, in control. Gavin Anderson like he was born to pitch. Number 75, you wear it well, young man. Darren Sutton, glad you're spending time with us. The gorgeous Diamonds at Daly Park in Rosenberg, Texas. Hey, by the way, earlier I was talking about Donald Hughes bouncing around. Bill Shannon is actually the man who was bouncing around out there at second base, making that great dance around the base pads, encouraging the pitchers when they come in. Donald Hughes is behind the plate, so my apologies. I got them shuffled around, bit of a shell game. This is Sam Phillips, the left-hander. Thank you, Tony Harper, for sharing that with me. I like to get it right, so we appreciate that. Sam is from Hoover. Rocky Ridge Elementary School, 5-star Vipers, his team. Love to play for Coach Corbin someday at Vanderbilt, the son of Taylor and Kate. Hollis is his sis. She's only 7 years old. Nice little football player when he was younger. A couple of local championships in 4th and 5th grade. Nate Alanese takes off the plate outside. Nate the Great, they chant as he fouls that one off. This Texas team that has really looked comfortable so far with the bat in their hands.
Case went over to this side last time.
Yikes! Had to move out of the way. Got him that time. Oh, Nate trots to first. Young man from Spring, Texas. Nate, first base, outfielder, left-handed pitcher. Has played in a ton of events. As he stands out there at first. Alanese, by the way, has played in 96 PG games this year with a .565 on base percentage. Crazy numbers. Good pitch from Phillips. Fastball dives down and away. Jackson Peavy from Kingwood, Texas. Just under 11 and a half years old. Pitched quite a bit this year. Certainly swung the bat a bunch as well. At 172 at-bats at PG events. Hit .506 and a balk will move the runner up. Nate gets to move up. Peavy stands tall. You can see it's a great shot of how he approaches things, using that leverage there. Oh, he drops down just a little bit of bend in those knees, tried to stay in those legs. 0-2 the count on Jackson Peavy. He has been oft decorated. So many times he has earned an all-tournament award as it's a high fly to right. We've learned about Ryder Bailey. He can play that position well. Fires that one to third, and now it's on the money. Beautiful throw, Ryder Bailey. Brantley Pippin popped the tag down. I'm telling you, our two right fielders in this game are putting on a show tonight. Bailey and Garcia. First of all, Ryder, you've got all kinds of range, and that's a couple of times you've made things close. Couple of near outs at the plate. They keep testing his arm, keep testing him, get set, feet under him, boom, fired it right in there. And the key is Pippin, who was pitching on the other end, to pop the tag down and make a nice play. That's a double play the hard way, isn't it? You love that if you're Phillips. That one sails high, 2-0 the count to Chase Vanderbilt. Chase 11 plus 2 months. He patiently awaits. What have we seen Jace do this year? Just taking a peek at the numbers. 85 games at PG events. This is what he's done in this game, a .517 on base percentage. Yeah, in 85 PG games, he has stolen 89 bases. Wow. Skies that one to the right side. You know there's good defense in the outfield. Unable to make the play on the infield, though. That one slipped right in and out of the glove for, I believe that was Atticus over there. He's mad at himself, giving himself the business. Yeah, Atticus Arnold is at first base right now. And he'll get another chance to make this play, or something like it. Hit a nice scoop last inning. Jace with new life, 3-2 the count. Sam Phillips, he's got an MV pitcher on his resume as he fires inside. That's ball 4, the second free pass of the inning. Phillips this year has pitched in 52 2/3 innings at PG events, striking out 59. It's quite a tally. Here's Gavin Pratt now. Trinity, Texas man, just passed his 11th birthday. .581 on base percentage at perfect game events this year. And he'll have a chance now to possibly drive in a run as that runner on the miscue moves to second base. Vanderbilt on an error that time by Phillips. 11U National All-State Select Championship. Texas team coached by Troy Tulowitzki, who, by the way, is a member of the baseball staff for the last 5 seasons, joining Jim Schlossnagel's staff as an assistant coach this year at the University of Texas. A major league career he had. Back to the screen it goes, 0-1 the count. 5-time All-Star Tulo, 2-time Gold Glover, 2-time Silver Slugger, 10 seasons with the Rockies, 3 with the Blue Jays, a Yankee in 2019. Pretty good pitch, didn't get the call. 1-1 the count. Got the call of the corner, 1-2. Phillips this inning, 62, 63 miles an hour from that left arm. A little bit of giddy up. The 1-2 breaking ball. That's strike 3 over the outside corner. Some big spin, Mr. Phillips, on that one. Gavin Anderson's been good from the left side. Now we've got another southpaw doing some flexing, and it doesn't hurt to have great defense behind you.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no else, gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with hard and hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when they throwin' the fastball. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in the black whip, got old problems with
Love the fact that we saw Bobby Witt in a G-Form commercial. Bobby Witt, of course, representing Colleyville High School in Texas. Multiple perfect game events. Texas represented in this game. I had the good fortune of spending a portion of my Friday night with Bobby Witt in New York City and his family and his fiancée. Had a chance to be the red carpet host, representing Perfect Game as well, at the Rawlings Gold Glove Gala. And what makes it fun as we look at these 11U athletes is I was able to know a lot of them. Bryce Terang when he was a PG athlete. So many athletes that earned that award that I saw, gosh, it seems like they were this age, almost yesterday. You young 11-year-olds, it goes fast. So from a chance Friday to do that to Sunday to the future of the game, consider me a lucky man as Anderson fires a strike to Easton Mason. Mason from Boaz, Alabama. Dad, the head coach, Dusty, of this event, and also of his 5-star Vipers team. As that one sails low, 1-1 the count. Holly is mom, and he is the baby. Zane and Taylor, his older brothers, are 20 and 18 years old. Boy, Gavin is just a pleasure to watch pitch, as that one is fouled off. Just strike after strike after strike. When you ask Mason a simple scouting report, please, if you could share it. He said, look, I'm a team player. I'm going to put the team first and do all the little things in my game correctly. It's a pretty good start for the switch hitter. On the ground, he'll hop off the mound. There's no play. Cutting across, making a fine throw. In time for the out is Maverick Qualls. So Anderson reaches for it, knows he's not going to get there. You see Surface, the shortstop, coming on, and then sweeping right across is Qualls, who makes an athletic and a fine play. Dare I say, a play that we saw Troy Tulowitzki or his mates make quite a bit on that left side. Drake Stenford gets a chance. Drake likes it, takes a drive at it, and into center field it goes. Didn't wait around. He knows he's going to get strikes. So Drake Stenford out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Love to be a Georgia Bulldog someday, and the son of Miranda and Brantley. Gets going, doesn't wait around at all, and lines one into center field. Stenford with a base hit. J.K. Flanagan now. John Kirk is from Guntersville, Alabama, 5th grader at Cherokee Elementary School. John and Kirk, his parents. Brother Finn, 9, played for Team Alabama here at the 9U All-State Games. How fun for the parents. A lot of sweating going on. Sister Maggie, I'm sure she's an athlete playing somewhere, somehow, but the older sis, who is 13 years old. Mom was a cheerleader at Shelton State Community College. Dad played college baseball at Huntington College, Alabama. One and one to count to Flanagan. On the move, throw down, tried to pop that tag down just a little bit to the second base side of the bag. Ryan Miles made a pretty nice throw, but a nice jump that time, and that one swiped Austin out there. Corey Austin got the call to pinch run for Stanford. Corey Austin. Austin will take his lead. Flanagan takes outside. Austin, who's out there pinch running, getting this time. Showtime is his nickname, from Birmingham, Alabama. Plays for the Birmingham Blue Jays. Trey and Courtney, his parents. Lifted, right center field. Played on a hop. Settled in front of R.J. Garcia. He'll zip that one to third. Boy, made it close. You figure Austin had to hold up for a while. He did, and then almost a decoy there by R.J. Garcia. Yeah, he had to wait, didn't he? Yeah, look at him getting back to the bag. It's played on a hop. Turns. Pretty throw. Single hop. Boy, that was close. All right, so runners are on first and third. Here's Case Bennett. Bennett pushes that one up the first base line, and it's foul. Case is from Boaz, Alabama. He's at Boaz Intermediate School, where he's a 5th grader. Bennett's playing left field in this game, but he can play anywhere. He's been a middle infielder, center fielder, a right-handed pitcher. Brad and Stephanie, his parents. Braden, Sage, his older siblings in high school. Anderson, his first little bit of trouble. He was clean first, clean second. And it's, it's one strikeout. It's a lot of uncomfortable contact. By the way, leading 4-0, you will absolutely give up a run here to grab an out. And he pounds that glove. I think that may be right now, when you watch this talented, confident young pitcher, let's see if he can work through that. Trying to force a strikeout when there's not one needed, up 4-0. It's just fun. It's still such a young age, so much growing. Stumbled on a pickoff throw. Stumbled on the mound. They'll come in and take a look at the rubber, make sure he's okay. Runners on second and third. Second and third is where our runners reside. If we check our score bug, as that one's popped up, right side. One out in the inning. Bennett, all A's, honor roll student. 3-2 the count when he has the time. Loves to go hunting. Deer, ducks, get out and go hunting, the man with the bat in his hands. Science and math, his favorite subjects. Mrs. Angie Moore, you are his favorite teacher. Well done. Hit hard left side into the left fielder. At a base hit and an RBI. Beautiful approach. Coming through with an out. Slapping 5 at home plate. Austin gets to come all the way around. Single and an RBI for Case Bennett. Runners on first and third. Here comes Alabama. Just didn't wait around. Had something about letter high, hit it hard. Diving attempt there by Qualls. Been a nice play earlier, but it snuck right by him. Ryder Bailey. Bailey pops up a bunt. Diving attempt, did he hold on? Oh my goodness! Orion Miles with a spectacular grab. Miles, you've got to be kidding me. He gets congratulated by umpires, by opposing hitters, and you should look at this. Attempting a bunt. Look at Miles. Oh my goodness, you won't see a better play any level. Love that. On the next episode of Athletes That Catch, starring Orion Miles. Come on. What a beautiful grab. Oh, young man. I haven't seen it play in a game that has had so much good defense from our right fielders. Garcia, Bailey, they've both been flexing. That man just stole the show. Right back to work, Gavin Anderson. Yeah, Anderson's a fun one. We were talking about him earlier, the confidence he has. To the plate. And he swiped it. He stole that run. Getting aggressive, trying to hang yourself out a little bit more. And then they swiped a run. That's a big second run, especially after that defensive play by Miles. You hoped you could get it. You hoped you could get it. Watch this. They knew it. Double steal from the very beginning. I think the key there is how quickly Flanagan took off. As soon as that ball went to first, Flanagan was gone from third. Pretty swing, fouled off by Denson. Yeah, Anderson, as he works out there on the mound, he's a really good athlete, by the way. He played soccer, basketball, flag football. Hit hard but foul. So when you ask Gavin Anderson, the pitcher, who are your guys? Who do you look up to? He said, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Shohei, but my inspiration is Barry Zito. He was known for dominant performances on the mound. I want my pitching style to be similar. That one scolded into right center field. It's down. Base hit and an RBI. Big aggressive turn. Oh, man, the defense right behind him. The run does count. They got it behind the runner out there. Denson with a beautiful approach, but he's gunned down. Timely defensive play throwing behind the runner. But a big bounce back. This Alabama team, that run did count. By the way, in the middle of this all, Orion Miles with a diving play, impressing everyone on the field, including even the men calling balls and strikes. We've been bragging about Rosenberg, Texas, and a chance to spend the week here. We want to say thanks to all the good folks at Bull Creek Cafe and Grill who played such great hosts to us. If you happen to be in that part of the world, make it a place to stop. Cold beverage, great food, family destination in Rosenberg, Texas. Overall, a great family destination. Coming down from that lower arm angle, Mr. Phillips goes back to work. Sam, who came on last inning. He's got RJ he's dealing with, Rogelio Garcia, who fouls that one off. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Aaron Sutton and our production team, glad to have you with us. This has been a blast for us to be around the last couple of weeks, these championship games, and all these athletes from all over the country. Guys like RJ Garcia. That's strike 3. Let her high, outside corner. That's going to be a tough look. That is going to be a tough look for a left-handed hitter. Not quite sure what you do with that one. Back-to-back backwards Ks. So Jace Surface, let's see what is the best place for you to swing it. 11.5 years old. Jace 1-0 the count to Surface. Jace Singleton scored back in the second inning. Overall, we've seen him at 84 PG games in 2024. An on base of 571. 90 stolen bases in 84 games, and the count is 2-0. He's got 7 hits and a walk at this event. 3-0 the count. That's on base 8 times in 2, 4, 6 games. Now 7 games. He's been on base 8 times in 7 games. 3-0, 3-1. Got some help. 3-2 the count. Fastball up and away. What feels like this summer, I mean, I'm going all the way back to June, taking a peek at his history. His Surface has been all tournament at every event in which he has played. Nice comeback. That's strike 3. Just a little bit of cut to that one. Started it away and off the plate. And Surface was obliged to swing. And by the time he did, watch this. Late reaction, it's too late. It's too late. He saw it away. Then, oh my, it might hit the corner. And just couldn't react. Well, you're not going to see a better play than the one made by Orion Miles from behind the plate. Gold Glove caliber play, diving, outstretched. And Orion had a sac fly and an RBI back in the second inning. 0-1 the count. He can play middle infield. He can pitch. Loves to catch, the man from New Caney, Texas. Is shy of being 11 years old. 10 years and 10 months old. A bunch of PG this year. 60 games at PG events. 53 hits, 22 walks. Kind of an in-between swing, and it's a base hit. Nice job by Bennett keeping it in front of him. It was funny, Ryan with the hands out by his side. Hey, what was that? What was that? You know what that is? That's a hit. Even if you didn't follow through all the way, you make a play like that, you deserve to have a little break. Check swing single for Orion Miles with his Texas team. That's a big hit. You're only leading it by 1. Big Hardin Sullivan. 5'7", 160. Miles on the way, throw it down, head first slide, and he swiped it. Miles had about a stolen base every other game at PG events this year. A nice total for a catcher. But again, he's a really good athlete who happens to catch and catches well. Pitch up, dying line drive right into the glove of Denson it goes. Phillips looking good. His team is marching forward, only down a run. 11U National All-State Select Championship. Alabama on the move. We've talked a lot about the defense we've enjoyed in this game, and whether it's been R.J. Garcia or Ryder Bailey or the play made by Orion Miles, it's been a pleasure to watch 11-year-olds play so confidently. And, you know, Rogelio Garcia, R.J., as his mates call him, is a big part of it. Look at this range. First off, over the shoulder, a screamer from Pippen, and a deep fly ball. Big swing with confidence from Stanford. He's just shy of the wall making that play. And then again, a line drive heading into the corner. Garcia has been incredibly dependable. And his colleague on the other side, Ryder Bailey, in the same boat. That's what makes these events fun. Stanley Pippen is fun. He gets the call. He started initially on the mound. That one skips in there. And it's a new look on the mound, by the way, as Lawson Nairn gets the call. Gavin Anderson, you were good. I mean, really, really good. It's Lawson's turn now. That one just in and off the plate, 2-0 the count. 38 events overall for Pippen. As a hitter this year, he played in 53 PG games. He slugged over 1,000. His OPS was nearly 1,700. 12 home runs. 12 over the wall, over the board home runs. As that one's outside, there's a leadoff walk. So Pippen, this Alabama team down a run, is to march them on forward. Here's Bear Reynolds from Shelby, Alabama. Bear hits it hard. Played on a backhand, pops right back up, and the throw is errant. And everybody say, boy, what a job by Jay Surface to get to that baseball. Reynolds hit it hard. He just couldn't combine and get together with Tulowitzki to make the out. This is a nice play. Look at Reynolds. Boom, right back up with it, or I should say Surface. And the throw was just a little bit off the mark. Nice job backing up out there. Atticus Arnold. 0-1 the count. Atticus from Spanish Fort, Alabama. Just 10.5 years old. Atticus this year played in 87 games at PG events, had 14 home runs. Breaking ball 0-2 the count. Slugged to .890 at an on-base percentage of .602. .02. Wanted to waste that one high and see if they'd get a chase. Atticus has 5 hits at this event. He's got a pair of home runs. So we've talked about, there's some thunder, boy. You look at Pippen and Reynolds and Atticus. There is some serious steak and potatoes right in the middle of this lineup. Looks like they're going to run for the Bear. Goes down on strikes, just enough tilt to that one to get a commit and a swing and a miss. Big pitch there from Nairn. It didn't get too far away from Orion Miles. He went ahead and popped the tag down just in case. Here's Bo Milner. Bo in the hole, 0-1. The Tallahassee, Alabama native, 11.5 years old. Swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. Nice job, Miles, blocking it up. Bo's got 10 hits at this event. 10. Boy, what a run he has had. That's in 6 games. He's more trusting of your catcher, and Miles. Love seeing that. He's got a walk as well, so Milner's got a 7.06 on base. He's been incredible at this All-State Select Championship. 2-2 the count. Lawson's a spin doctor, isn't he, folks? He is really comfortable spinning the baseball. Outside corner, that's strike 3. Nice job presenting that one, too, by Miles. Went out there, got it, knew that's the location he wanted, presented it beautifully. Watch Miles. There's not a ton of movement here. Boom. Oh, he did. He came back and got that one. Put it right out there on the black. Luke Tippy. Luke in the hole, or I should say jumps ahead. 1-0 the count. The Athens, Alabama native. Just a little bit past 10.5 years old, so another very, very young athlete playing up in this 11U event. One and one. Luke got on base at a 58% clip this year in 70 games at PG events. He'd have 7 home runs, cleared the boards 7 times. Ryan's doing some selling now. Don't know if I blame him. The 2-1. Inside corner, 2-2. That is just a hammer, isn't it, folks? Awesome, Nairn.
Let's go, Luke. Come on, Luke. Come on, Luke.
2-2 the count. Rolls that one foul. And we'll do it again. I was telling our viewers in the 9U championship game, I got a chance to spend time with Seth Lugo, who was a Gold Glove winner on Friday night in New York at the Gold Glove Awards. Had a chance to do interviews there on behalf of Rawlings, and Lugo talking about his breaking ball. He's always been known for a spin, but this year was great for Kansas City. Went over 200 innings. He said, I used to tell myself I try and throw my breaking ball into a tennis can. I initially asked him the question about, did you learn throwing a tennis ball? He said, no. It's the mentality of I want to have such a downward break on it that set a tennis can on top of home plate. I want it to drop into that tennis can. And at 11 years old, Naren's got that kind of hammer. See what he throws here, 3-2. There it is. Right over the top of it. That's strike 3. The spin doctor. Mr. Naren leaves a couple of runners out on the base pad. He didn't just strike out 1 or 2. He struck out 3. 4-3 the score. We all love the long ball, but everyone aspires to be a Rawlings Gold Glove winner, don't they? And in an event like this, flashing the leather is a wonderful way to look back. If you look at the first inning and the ranginess as that one's lifted into left field, long into the corner it goes. Nate Alaniz made a great play. Jace Vanderbilt made a sliding play on the other side. And then on to the third, we saw more great defense. That one lifted into right field, charging, fielding, got it, good range, trying to tag up, Alaniz is gunned down. Then this diving play by Orion Miles from behind the plate. He gets a congratulations from the home plate umpire. You're not going to see that happen very often. But Donald Hughes said that was a heck of a play. By the way, Miles good, Bennett very good. Sam Phillips, the left-hander, has restored order coming out of the bullpen. I think Sammy may be out there doing it again. Let's take a peek at the left-hander. Yeah, there he is. He's rocking and firing as he sails that one to the backstop. His foe this time is Maverick Qualls. He will deal with Mr. Qualls, who, in this one, hit by a pitch, stole a base, scored a run, made a nice play. Maverick Qualls did defensively as well. Way inside, did that get him? It did. Oh boy. He knew it too. So Qualls aware of that one. Didn't square him up to any point of discomfort, so he's at first. And in a 4-3 game, man, everything feels good, doesn't it? Here's Lawson. Came on and all of a sudden introduced himself as the man with the Snapdragon breaking ball. Lawson there, and now he gets a chance to hit. Remember, Lawson doubled back in the second inning. Curious, now that we have him here hitting, let's talk about his strikeout numbers at PG events this year. 26 1/3 innings, 21 strikeouts, but only 11 walks. So like 2-to-1 strikeout to walk at 11U age group. You like that. And just about 2-to-1 strikeout to walk. Runner on the move. Go down. I think they're waiting on him there. You bet they are. Nice job working together. Stanford puts it right inside the glove of Denson. And just like that, more defense. They pitched out. Throws waiting. Didn't have to pick it off the dirt. Head first slide. No chance. That's good baseball, isn't it? Good anticipation, too. Stanford took his time. Phillips can go back to work as he sails that one high to Naren. Austin Naren, we talked about as a pitcher what he did this year as a hitter. 56 games, 480 on base. Scooching over a couple of steps, played on a hop. Fired in time from the out. Nice play from third there. Pippen and Mason have shared the responsibility over at third base today. Atticus Arnold over at first. 2 down. Here's Taz Tulowitzki. Tulo takes low as that one dives down below the strike zone. We've seen Tulo at 80, almost 80 PG events. He's been on teams at 9U and at 10U that have won this event. So there's a lot of comfort winning and playing in this event. The 9U and 10U All-State Select Championships. Tulowitzki from Texas. They're used to being on top. Alabama really looking to change the rules on the reigning champs. "25 times he's been an all-tournament team member. 25 times. A couple years back was an MVP, 9U MVP for the Houston Wildcatters at a super regional NIT. Two and two the count on Tulowitzki. Talked about Dad as a major leaguer. He's a college coach now, Troy. It is college baseball at Long Beach State. Good take. That one is low. Matter of fact, the elder Tulowitzki inducted into the Long Beach State Sports Hall of Fame in 2013. 3 and 2 the count. Good at bat. Earns himself with 2 outs his way on. There's Pops. The career he had as a player, now on that Texas staff. You've got to love the sport. Obviously, we all love our kids. But you got to love the sport to keep on coaching. He's very busy. I mean, you're a Division I, Power 5 Texas coach. That's a never-ending job, and then doing this to help out. What a not only love of son, but love of sport. And son is on the move, and he just swipes second base. Taz with a stolen base. He bids Dad adieu from that first base coaching box. He's now in scoring position. And again, if you're Alabama, you're thinking we'd love to keep punching and see if we can add on, but take a little bit of air out of that confidence if you can add a run or two here. 2 outs, though. High pop up. Over the shoulder, can't hold on. Oh, Milner couldn't make the plays. He drifted back. Tulowitzki fires on around, and he scores. That is a big, big 5th run. Nate Alanese got it way down off the end of the bat. Just one step. I mean, it was the tiniest bit of hesitation. You love Tulowitzki, by the way. He knows there's 2 outs. He's gone. Like the moment it's off the bat, he's gone. And so 5-3 is the score. Just to finish the thought on Milner, it was, I mean, the slightest, because it was such a big swing, but it was down off the end of the bat. He took the tiniest of steps forward, and then that may have cost him from getting his footing under him. Jackson Peavy. Runner will move to scoring position. I believe he called that a strike. I thought I saw that right arm go out. Yeah, he called that a strike. So 0-1 the count, not 1-0 as we're showing you. Had some cut on it. It was nasty, for sure. 5-3 the score. By the way, happy Veterans Day for all of you watching in Texas or back east. respectful Veterans Day as well if you honor a family member or you yourself served. Have a mother or a father that served, an aunt or an uncle, a sibling, maybe a son or a daughter. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Big add-on run, though. We move along to the bottom half of the 5th inning at the 11U National All-State Championship game. 5-3.
Wow. Oh, this feels brand new. That's crazy. I feel no pain, nothing. That's like crazy. Zero pain, zero.
That's crazy, dude.
Like, I can't feel my traps anymore because they've been going and they're super loose now. But my legs, it almost feels like somebody's just like, pump, pump, pump. It feels like you're getting a massage, free massage.
Shoot my pros, no better way to go.
The weather is warm and it's the perfect time of year to cook outside. Loco Smart Temp griddles provide precise and controllable griddle surface temperatures ranging from 250 degrees all the way up to a sear setting. The cooking temperature always stays exactly where you set it, so your meal always comes out just right. Cultivating great experiences is part of our DNA, and everyone has a seat at our table, so pull up a chair. Cook faster and party longer with Loco cookers.
I'd like to say it's getting late, but we're long past that, aren't we, as we join you after midnight here in Texas? But it's getting late in this game. These young athletes will, I'm guessing, enjoy a travel day home tomorrow and what would otherwise be a school day, but a holiday on Veterans Day. Settle back into the classroom and have a lot of memories. Now, that one has popped into shallow center field, and it finds the grass. That's why that extra run feels so big, doesn't it? Right in front of Vanderbilt in center field. Marin, who struck out 3 in succession, deals with Easton Mason, and Easton Mason, who had grounded out in his first at-bat, singles. We are Bama, they holler, as Drake Stanford takes a shot at things now. Stanford lifts that one left field. Diving play! What's going on with the defense? Unbelievable. Gavin Pratt leaves his feet. One great play in the outfield after another. First step for Pratt, it's there. Then he's charging. Makes the decision there. Caught that one about cap bill high as he was fully outstretched in front of him. Great play for Gavin Pratt. 1 out, 1 on. J.K. Flanagan, who singled. J.K. from Gunnersville, Alabama. As that one is high and inside. John Kirk singled against Midwest earlier in this event. Single back in the 3rd inning, so he's got a pair of hits. He's looking for hit number 3 in this event. Well, this would be a perfect time to find a gap somewhere, cut that deficit to just 1. Earlier this year in July at the 10U PGI National Champion, the 5-star Vipers, Flanagan was really good as he takes a strike 1-1. John Kirk was an all-tournament team member, had 10 hits, 6 walks, and in an extended event had a .630 on base percentage. Deliberate call of time that time by Donald Hughes, who steps out from behind home plate. One and one the count. Inside and off the plate, 2-1 the count. Think about, we watched the 9U championship earlier, and it was all about offense. And credit to the hitters. I mean, the pitchers 2 strikes, the hitters hit them hard. Let balls travel, level swings through the zone, very confident as that one is fouled off. A little bit more polished as you get older. There have been plenty of great swings, but some pretty darn good pitching and defense, just 2 years older. You see the results of players being able to play high-level baseball starting at a younger age and how much it sharpens you. And it's got to be for you. You need to have a passion for the game. Many will play local travel ball. They'll play somewhat regionally, and that's the right fit for them. But at an event like this, you can see the growth and development for these players. Down off the end of the bat, settles into the glove at short, underhanded flip. Tulowitzki on to first, and the throw with a good aggressive slide is a little bit errant. But a nice play as Surface flipped to Tulo in time for a big second out of the inning. You get your lead runner. Flanagan is on with the fielder's choice ground out. You just be sure of things, right? Kind of a slow, funky roller. Get your one. And then with JK coming in hard with a good slide. Or I should say Mason, the throw was high. But 2 outs. Bennett takes high, 1-0 the count. Case Bennett singled, scored a run, and drove in a run with that single back in the 3rd inning. Case a 5-star Viper as well, his travel team. High fly ball over the head of the shortstop, and up the ladder he goes. What a play by Surface. Oh, man. The men with the gloves on their hands today have been spectacular. Golden every step of the way. First step back, go for it, Jace. Bang, 5-3. Darren Sutton with you. Thanks for hanging out with all of us. It looks like Mr. Luke Tippy will take the rock and roll to the finish line. Depending on where this game takes us, it's a 5-3 game, so you never know. The right-hander out of Athens, Alabama. Luke will go to work. Some fist bumps there. He's been the extra hitter in this game. Had a blast at the PGI. He talked about that. He said, I learned how to control my emotions by accepting failure and staying humble during success. Well, he's on the mound now, and he needs 3 big outs. His team is down a pair. They've got 1 more shot to, at a minimum, tie this game. Jace Vanderbilt is his first foe. Jace closes up that stance. You can see that number 8 on his jersey. Jace dozens and dozens and dozens of PG events through the years. At this event, he's got 5 hits and 3 walks, so he's been on base 8 times. So that's an on base of close to 500 with the bat in his hands at this event alone. Just came off being an all-tournament team member. at a fall championship, a Texas fall championship. He's been on base even more. Twice today in the game that matters most, the title game. But Gavin Pratt just made a great play a few minutes ago in left field. Parallel to the ground, diving on a sinking line drive. Outfielder's a flex today. Pulled the bat back, but took a strike, and the base is stolen. All right, Gavin, now that he stole the base for you, you can just drive him in. Everyone loves hitting a lot more anyway. Heading to third. Now a fly ball will score him. Look at Jace just looking to stir the soup out there on the base path. Stolen base. That ball kicked away ever so slightly from Drake Stanford, and he was gone. Do it, kid. Keep it moving out there. Pratt now, who walked and scored in the second inning. Pops that one up right side. That's not going to be deep enough, though. He tied him up nicely. Pitch up, it looked good, but he couldn't square it up. Bo Milner had a tough play a couple of innings back on a ball that he had to ease back into the outfield to make the play. R.J. Garcia shoots that one the other way. Beautiful approach. It skips on by all the way to the wall. Garcia into second, a couple of bases, a big run. Texas leads at 6-3. That's a pair of two baggers for Rogelio Garcia and a pair of RBIs as well. Shortstop Jace Surface. But Jace made a great play to end this past inning. An over-the-shoulder grab. 0-1 the count. Tippy goes walking out on the edge with that pitch. Back-to-back championships for this Texas team. This squad in particular at 9U, then 10U. Three times this athlete, 33. He's played in a PG event, been an all-tournament team member. Sinking line drive, tries to fire it in for a double play. 2 outs in the inning, though. Hit it hard. Did Surface, but right to the left fielder, Case Bennett. We get to see Ryan hit one more time. Fun to watch him play baseball. Excited about the future of the talented catcher should he want to stay behind the plate. He's got a sac fly, he's got a single, he's got a stolen base. He's been a grinder back there behind the dish as well. And he made, in a game that has had so many great plays, arguably the play of the game defensively. Hunter will head to third, or at least bluff. Miles, 4 hits, 3 walks. Also threw an inning on the mound a couple of days ago. He's got six stolen bases as well. 7 actually, as he lines that one to center field. It's down for a base hit. All the way to the plate with the slide. Miles caught up in a rundown as he took an aggressive turn. Oh, baby, what a tournament he has had, though. That is a massive, massive additional run. When you're Texas and you're trying to win it all, you look to a man named Miles. He'll play defense. He'll pick up timely hitting. 3 outs away from a title, 7-3.
At first, it was just a team. Now I can't imagine my life without them.
That coach changed our son, on the field and off.
Trying to go on a run that is so difficult to do. Put a team together from a region, earn the invite for the players year after year, and many of those same players. In this case, have a former big leaguer and a college coach help coach your team this year, but all that in mind, to win an event like this, where so many great regions, that's a great shot, are represented, 3 consecutive years is next to impossible to do. Well, Texas National is trying to do just that. But kudos to this Alabama team. And they left little doubt in the semifinal when they hung a 12-3 loss on Florida National. Big game for Denson. Big game from Milner in that one offensively. Pair of RBIs from Tippy. They chant, "We are Bama," and here we go to the finish line. Gavin Anderson was good. He went 3 innings, gave up 3 runs. Lawson Nairn has been right there with him, looking to split the game with him. Hasn't given up a run. Has struck out 3. That one shot the other way in a fastball down and in. To Ryder Bailey. Bailey fouls that one off at home plate. Ends at the back legs, little topper. 1 hop back to the mound. Nairn flips it on to first. 1 away and 2 outs away. Got it right quickly over to Nate Alaniz. 1-3 on the ground out. Looking to make it a 3-peat, this talented roster. 9, 10, and 11 years old. Enjoyed watching Karsten Denson all week long. One more chance to watch him play. Out of Hoover, Alabama. I get him? Denson thinking I wanted to hit. This 7-3 game. And he got around a breaking ball that never got there, and it nicked him right there on the backside as it skipped on by. Now you get to the power portion. Pippen, Reynolds, Arnold. All can knock it over the boards. These are the bodyguards. A chance for the bodyguards to hit now. Pippen started on the mound. He lined to right field and also walked. Bouncing ball up over the pitcher's mound. Is there a play out front? There is. And a nice play. Runner moves to second. 2 outs in the inning. Great range surface that time. Ian Tulowitzki really plays solid up the middle. We talked about that play that Surface made to end the last inning. Denson out there at second, and Bear Reynolds' last chance for Alabama. as it gets later and later into the morning now on Veterans Day. What an oh the count. Aaron spins that one in there. His trusted sidekick and mate behind the plate, Orion Miles. Two and oh the count, not done yet. Home run power here, extra base power, and extra base power right behind him with Atticus Arnold. They just want to keep hitting. Two 0 outside, 3-0 the count. Call of time. Something fly free there, not sure what that was. Maybe a piece of jewelry, I'm not sure. For the keys to turn the bus on, get it warmed up. 3-0. It's outside, it's ball 4. Runner moves to third. Runners on first and third. And a chance to run here. Let's see. And it's going to be Austin again. Corey who flies. Showtime. And things get interesting, right? If you start finding your way to Arnold and then past, and they can all reach, things get really interesting. Let's talk about it. Lawson, Nairn. All right, let's go to work. Take this game home, they remind him. Atticus Arnold. Gavin Anderson went 3 innings. Nairn's gone 2 2/3. Nairn has not given up a run. Atticus has flied out and struck out. Little bluff just to see what's going on. I think if you're lost and you settle in and just focus on this hitter. Let them steal all the bases they want. You still, if you get this man, that'll do it. You just want to make sure you don't want to bring that tying run to the plate. 1-0 the count. 1-1 as Atticus waves right through that last pitch. Two home runs at this event. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. And boy, a home run would make it interesting. He wrapped a breaking ball over that other batter's box. It was tempting, never hittable. That was the best part about that pitch. What great shot of that big inhale, exhale, trying to calm down. Dangerous slugger in Arnold. 1-2, he got him. 3 years in succession. This roster victorious at the Perfect Game National All-State Select Championship. And this year at the All-State Games, they win it at the 11U age group. Oh, Texas National. Some kind of spectacular. And the duo of Anderson and Nairn, a blast to watch on the mound. One goes 3, the other goes 3. And of course, for Nairn, he was strong. Struck out 5, 3 shutout innings, and the final score 7-3. So Troy Tulowitzki's team is victorious. He and the staff, a wonderful job working with these great athletes. And we've enjoyed spending our evening with all of you as we head into a Memorial Day, or I should say a Veterans Day holiday. And we hope that you enjoy your time later on today with family, friends, and loved ones. On behalf of our entire team, this has been a pleasure. Not only last weekend with all of our leadership and the voice of Danny Wexelman, but this weekend, it's been a pleasure as well. We're fortunate to be able to do all this, and we remind all of you, if you don't have the Perfect Game TV app, if you're watching online, don't do that anymore. Get the app on your smart TV, on your tablet, on your smartphone. We do it all. Live events just like this, the best documentaries in the world, and weekly shows around every area of the space of amateur baseball. This has been Perfect Game TV, and we enjoyed this championship here in Texas. On behalf of our entire production team, my name is Darren Sutton. Congrats, Texas. We'll see you soon.